Let me take a moment to read the next set of amazing supporters and partners that we have with us today. Again, when you hear your company, please give a cheer. Archer Law, Delta Dental, DeTorres and DeGeorge Family Law, Eisner Amper, Integris, Market Smith, New Jersey EDA, Northfield Bank, Ocean First Bank, Orsted, Reed Smith, Stillwell Hanson, TD Bank, Zago Manufacturing, and the New Jersey Manufacturing Extension Program. Again, let's have a round of applause for all our great partners. Now, our next award is a very special award. This is our annual Caren Franzini Leadership Award. And anyone who knew Caren knew that she was a silent, behind-the-scenes deal maker. She knew the art of compromise and was a master facilitator, bringing people together to get things done. Always nonpartisan, Caren never wanted or sought credit for her achievements. She overcame obstacles, both professional and personal, without ever complaining, and acted with purpose and intent. Caren effectively and graciously balanced work with family and community. Personally, she was a member of the NJBIA Board of Trustees, and she was a dear friend and mentor to me. When I'm having a tough time and I sit back and I say, what would Caren Franzini do now? I know that I can be guided in the right way. So let me tell you the criteria for this award, because it is an exceptionally high bar in leadership. Being an exemplary leader who has inspired, encouraged, challenged, and empowered others to achieve performance excellence. Being able to stimulate the professional growth of those they manage or mentor through their actions and encouragement. And having the ability to demonstrate social impact by being a stellar contributor. Previous award winners include Monica Smith from Market Smith in 2021. I know she's got folks here today. So a lot of these women couldn't be with us today, but we have to acknowledge, recognize, and celebrate them because they continue to be amazing leaders. Charlene Brown, AT&T in 2020. Amy Mansu, RWJ Barnabas in 2019. Linda Bowden from PNC Bank in 2018. Ann Evans Estabrook in 2017. Carol Stillwell of Stillwell Hanson. I know Carol is here. Thank you, Carol. And Sally Glick in 2016 of Sobelco. Now, when you hear those women, you know, and if you know those women, you know their dedication to profession, family, and commitment to community in our great state of New Jersey. And let me say that this year's recipient holds that bar even higher. She is phenomenal. I am thrilled to announce the winner of this year's Caren Franzini Award, Brenda Ross-Dulan of the Ross-Dulan Group. Brenda, please come up and join me while I brag about you a little more. So first let me say, and we were talking about this, but I couldn't remember the name of the organization. First let me say that Brenda and I first met many years ago at a black tie event that the Eden Institute annually had, this great white tie event. And Brenda had just almost literally flown in, moving back to New Jersey from California to take her new position with Wells Fargo. And her daughter, Alexis, was with her. And I had the honor that night of meeting her. And from there, it was a friendship match made in heaven. Many morning breakfasts at Michael Steiner, exchanging ideas, exchanging thoughts. And when you talk about a woman who really looked at where she was in her career and knew what she wanted in the end game, Wells Fargo gave her great opportunities, but she took those opportunities and elevated them 10 times over. Brenda is the founder and managing partner of the Ross-Dulan Group, a boutique strategy consulting firm designed to transform companies by transforming decision makers. And she leverages more than 25 years of experience in ever-changing financial services industry to help executives successfully navigate through periods of challenge and change to realize strong, immediate, and sustained results. People who know her describe her as caring, disciplined, and visionary. She is a fearless and totally fearless in the face of challenge and guided by her personal mission to make a difference in the lives of others and to leave them better off. That philosophy has led to countless testimonials about the impact she's had on them, their careers, and their companies. There's so much more I could say about Brenda, but I want to sum it up that recently she was ranked one of the nation's most powerful women in corporate America by Black Enterprise magazine and has received dozens of accolades as a leading executive. I couldn't be prouder to shake her hand and congratulate her today. Please join me in celebrating Brenda Ross-Dulan.
All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I always like it when people talk back to me. So it is really an absolute pleasure for me to be here. And I'm really quite amazed at the number of people that are here this morning, all of my friends and colleagues and fellow board members and some clients out there as well, and also to my family, my daughter who's here. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really grateful to receive the Caren Franzini Leadership Award. And I would say more specifically honored to share the stage with those wonderful young people. Please give them another round of applause. And also honored to share this morning with another recipient. I won't call her name, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but who in her own, as you hear a little bit more about her, you will be enthralled with her as much as I am. So I'm going to first start by saying a sincere thanks to the NJBIA for this award. And I would say in particular, I want to thank Michelle. And I know that there's no one in this room that wouldn't agree with me that Michelle is simply a brilliant and more specifically, courageous leader. And I think that we kind of throw around the cliche that she is an advocate for businesses and an advocate for women. And that absolutely is true. But when you talk about it in a more personal and a deeper level, Michelle simply believes in women. And when she believes in you, she simply starts to put together, takes the and puts the wheels in motion to create the kind of support that you need. She reaches out to inspire, she reaches out to encourage, she reaches out to give access, she reaches out to give resources, but more specifically, she reaches out to give you the kind of visibility that you need for other people to experience the talents and gifts that you have to offer. And I would say that the NJBIA is so incredibly fortunate to have a leader like Michelle. And I would say that I'm grateful that Michelle is my friend. So a round of applause to Michelle. So enough about Michelle, now about me. I love Michelle. So it was a few months ago that Michelle called me and she said that the NJBIA would like to award me with the Caren Franzini Leadership Award. And of course, as busy as she is, she does in fact make phone calls, and lots of them. And anybody that knew Caren as this brilliant, collaborative, strategic, really tough, but really kind leader can imagine what it felt like for me to receive such a call, to receive that call. But what's even more incredible is she followed it up with an email. And the email, she captured a bit as she was introducing me. And she said, in that email, she said that your work and your legacy is so important to the women of New Jersey. And she went on again to describe how she thought Caren and I were similar. And I think those of you who saw when I posted about the award, I literally am repeating a bit of what I said. She said that she was a behind-the-scenes deal maker who knew how to pull people together to get things done. More importantly, and those of you that have lived more than 5 seconds understand that you will face obstacles in your life. But she overcame obstacles without complaining but she continued in her life with intent and with purpose. So if you just were to just sit with that for a minute, and as I did, and I remember myself understanding that my life has always been about living my purpose, living what I referred to as my calling, and she referred to as my mission to make a difference in the lives of others and ultimately to leave them better off. And that means that with everybody that I come in contact with, in some way, I believe that I have to touch your heart, I have to touch your mind. And beyond intellect, and yes, ladies, it is okay for us to say that we are smart. Beyond intellect, I believe that I have been given a unique gift to make people feel like they matter. So one of the things that I learned very, 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 very a long time ago, not too long ago since you start counting the years, was that no one wants to be invisible. Everyone wants to matter. And that if I had the privilege to be in a room, I must leave some evidence that I was in that room. What difference did I make? Whose life did I change? And so I'm grateful to receive an award that not just talks about accomplishments, but really speaks to intent and purpose. And it was my dad who taught me, who was an Army vet, who taught me the power of hard work. My mom, who taught me the power of unconditional love and gratitude. And I'm really grateful to my two amazing kids, my son who couldn't be here, my daughter who Michelle introduced, who came here with me when she was 15, who really have loved their mom unconditionally and have supported me. And I am really completely grateful to them. And to my friends who are here, thank you so much. I would love to call your name one by one, but I don't want to have an Academy Award moment where their music starts playing and they start dragging me off the stage. So before they drag me off the stage, I'm going to drag myself off the stage. But I am incredibly grateful for this award. Thankful to Michelle. And one thing I will just leave you with is that gratitude, it is a good thing. Gratitude is a good thing. Thank you so much.